All right, hi guys. So let's do a reading for Pisces. Okay, the moon currently is in Pisces, and according to my app, the moon will be shifting out of Pisces in about 5 minutes. Okay, at 4:36 p.m. I live in the Philadelphia area, so at 4:36 it says that the moon will shift into Aries. But currently, right now, the moon is in Pisces. So let's do a reading for Pisces. Okay. So, as I started the reading, it was 4:30 p.m. Okay, so April or March could be significant, July as well. I could be talking to someone who is a 7 life path, okay, a 3 life path, and or a 4 is relevant as well. Okay, so Cancer, and I just saw encounter twice. Met by chance, love at first sight, and crush. So Cancer energy is significant. Gemini energy is also significant, as well as Libra. Okay. So let's get a few shuffles. I'm going to cut the deck, and I'm going to see what Spirit has for us. Pisces. Today is August the 2nd, 2026. Okay, so we have Miss You in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Miss, Wait, and Eager. Whoa, and behind that we have Single, Isolation, Independent, and Alone. And behind that we have Letting Go, Surrender, Open, Give Up, and Release. So Pisces, there could be somebody that you decided to let go out of your energy. Okay, you could be single right now, taking some alone time. Okay, there could be things that you're having to surrender into the universe, surrender into the divine. Okay, release control of certain things and allow for things to flow in your life. All right, there could be someone in your energy that you miss, that they don't miss you, or there could be somebody in your energy that misses you, and then you're just sitting here like, you know what, I'm cool, I'm single, I don't miss you, and I've let go of this situation. All right, so let's see, Spirit, what is it that my Pisces needs to know? All right, so we have Shadow coming out in the reverse, the other side, Coexist, and reverse side. So that's in the reverse. Someone could be having trouble integrating their shadow, or integrating like shadow aspects of themselves. Someone could be stuck in their shadow, okay? Stuck in ego, stuck in pride, stuck in fear. All right, so we have Miracle coming out, and this is in the reverse. Dreams come true, get what you want. So that's in the reverse. So there could be something that you're feeling like you may not get or you may not receive, or this could be somebody else in your energy. All right, and then we have Unfinished Business. It's not over, back and forth, and baggage. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Breakup. So you broke up with someone, or you were recently broken up with, Pisces, and this person is still in your energy. Okay, this person could feel like this relationship and connection is not over, or this could be more so the baggage that you're still carrying in your shadow. So with Shadow in the reverse, this unfinished business could be part of the shadow. It could be part of what it is that you're needing to release and let go of. Okay, let's clarify this Miracle. Why is Miracle in the reverse? I'm gonna clarify Miracle, and then I'm gonna jump into the tarot. Okay, so we have Trash, Waste, Worthless, and Mouse. Maybe somebody could have done you dirty, could have treated you like trash, and even though there's unfinished business in a situation, I'm almost feeling like this person may feel like it would be a miracle for you to take them back, or for things to work out on a more positive note, when this connection, it looks like, could have ended in more of like a shadowy, negative type of side. Okay, we have Law at the bottom of the deck, and that's in the reverse with finances. So somebody could have some trouble with their money. Things could be imbalanced in the financial department. Okay, this could be issues with work, issues with employment as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna jump in with this deck, and I'm gonna clarify this right here with Shadow, Miracle, and Trash. And I just saw Situationship, but that was in the reverse. So you could have just recently let go of a situationship. Okay, maybe you wanted a real relationship, but this person treated you like you were an option instead. Okay, there could be like this energy of someone not valuing you as well. All right, but let's see. And I just saw 636, so you could be seeing 636. Okay, so we have breaking free at the bottom. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the trajectory. Okay, and then we have backstabbed in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit, clarify this Trash with Miracle in reverse and Shadow in the reverse. We have cancel. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from public hits harder when it's public. Okay, so something can be being exposed in the public. Okay, whatever transpired with this situation with you and someone else, there could be other people in the energy, okay, that know about what it is that's going on, right? You could be breaking free from some type of drama. All right, clarify this cancel, Spirit. Okay, so we have pulling strings. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. And then we also have sober life coming out. With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. All right, Pisces, so somebody could have been pulling your strings. Okay, somebody could have been trying to manipulate you. All right, there could have been some addiction. All right, I could be talking to a Pisces who is focused on becoming sober. All right, I feel like you're in this energy of not letting anybody control you. Okay, like you're taking charge of your life. All right, there could have been some recent heartbreak. So we do have heartbreak. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts the most isn't the ending, it's the fact that it never felt so right. Okay, so you could be stuck with how things ended when it comes to a breakup, right? So I could also be talking to a Pisces. Look, we have curated image at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. But I feel like this is more than what it's like entailing on this card, where somebody curated an image. Okay, somebody thought that they were something that they weren't. Somebody was acting like they were something that they weren't. And because this person could not be themselves and be around you simultaneously at the same time, I almost feel like it's like you're breaking free of this, right? Like this is a cycle that has to close. Like you're canceling this person out, okay? But now too, right, I could also be talking to a Pisces where this is you, right? This is a part of your shadow, right? This is a part of maybe the way that you could have been treating other people, okay? You could have been canceled for the things that you were doing to people. Maybe you were treating people like they were trash, right? You were treating people in a very like ill-mannered type of way, okay? And it could have been because of the fact that you weren't sober, okay? So now that you are clearing up these distractions, now that you are canceling out the negative things of your past, okay, you could be trying to break free from the image that was curated for you, okay? So let's just say somebody curated an image about you, Pisces, and this is like, this person is sitting here talking bad about you, saying that Pisces is this, Pisces is that, but in reality, Pisces was really just struggling with something, okay, internally that you had to work through. All right, let's see. What is this unfinished business? Spirit, give me a card for unfinished business. Okay, so we have gold digger. This connection comes with a price tag. It's calculated, strategic, and dripping in dollar signs. So with this, especially with unfinished business out here, and I don't know if you guys can hear, Mr. Softy is literally outside right now. I love me a vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles. But so with gold digger and unfinished business, and then we have making bank at the bottom of the deck. Financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activating. And behind that, we have throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in a backhanded praise tone and just joking energy. Okay, you could be seeing 12-12, or you could also be seeing 1-2-1. Give me one more card on this, because I don't want to speak too soon. Because it kind of feels like maybe somebody feels like you owe them something, right? But owe them what exactly? And so we have clean slate coming out in the reverse. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. Give me one more, Spirit, with this clean slate reverse and gold digger. All right, we have burning bridges. It's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched behind repair. Okay, so yeah, there is no chance for a clean slate. This person and your energy has already burned this bridge with you. Okay, you could have realized this person was a gold digger. All right, this person could be like really superficial. This could be the kind of energy where like, I only want to be around you, or I only want to be your friend because of what it is that I feel like you can provide, or what it is that I feel like I can get by being attached to you. Okay, if that makes sense. And then we have invite only in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle has already been chosen. Okay, and I've seen this card too, backstab, like multiple times in the reverse. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal was brewing. Behind that, we have doing the work in the reverse. So someone could have treated you bad, treated you poorly, backstabbed you, or betrayed you in a certain type of way, and they know of this. But I almost feel like no work is being done to actually repair this. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna jump right into the tarot. Okay, see what else Spirit needs Pisces to know before we end this reading. So I do always pre-shuffle before I get on camera, but then I do like to also shuffle once I get on camera as well. Okay, so I just saw conflict in the reverse. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have ending. A difficult chapter is closing, paving the way for renewal. While this moment feels heavy, it also marks the end of struggle. Trust that brighter days are ahead as you release the past and move forward. Okay, so I'm going to leave this out. So that's the Ten of Swords. So something painful has come to an end. Okay, but it's time to move forward. It's time to break free, right, out of past limitations, accept the ending for what it is, and move forward. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have harmony. A time of deep emotional fulfillment has arrived. Your relationships are thriving, bringing peace and joy. Celebrate the love and harmony you've cultivated. This is a moment of alignment and gratitude. Okay, so this is like the 10 of Cups. Okay, so Spirit, what's going on for Pisces? What else does Pisces need to know? Okay, so we have exploration, and that's coming out in reverse. A spark of curiosity is urging you to explore new ideas and directions. This is a time of discovery and learning. Trust your enthusiasm and embrace the adventure of growth. Every step forward holds the promise of exciting possibilities. So this is like the Page of Wands coming out in the reverse. Okay, so, and then we have illumination at the bottom. So that's like the sun. You could be seeing 177. Clarity and joy are breaking through, lightening your path and vitality. Embrace the warmth of this moment and let your inner light shine. Success and happiness are within reach. Step forward with confidence and gratitude. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay, so we have stability. You master emotional balance, leading with calm and wisdom. Harmonize logic and feelings to inspire trust and provide guidance. And then we have stable. Okay, you are juggling multiple priorities. Balance and adaptability are key to maintaining harmony. Stay grounded as you manage your commitments and trust in your ability to find equilibrium. Okay, so this is basically the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you're working on your foundation. You're working on becoming stable. There could be this energy of lethargy, okay? There could be this energy of blocked creativity, all right? But I feel like you need to unblock this energy, right? You need to find the creativity, okay? You need to find that spark within you, because that spark that you have within you is directly related to your stability, okay? It's directly related to you finding balance, okay? It's directly related to you harmonizing and working on your structure for now and also for the future as well, okay? What's this exploration in the reverse? All right, so we have departure, and that's in the reverse. So this is like the Eight of Cups. It's time to leave behind what no longer serves you. This decision may feel difficult, but it leads to growth and fulfillment. Trust in your inner call to seek a deeper purpose and let go of the past. So this has come out in the reverse. So I feel like this is the energy of not being able to let go of the past, like not wanting to walk away, maybe not even wanting to see the bigger picture, okay? What's this stability? We have illumination. So that's coming out again. Clarity and joy are breaking through, lighting your path with vitality. What's stable? So we have deception, and that's coming out in the reverse. Be mindful of this honesty, whether from others or yourself. Clarity and integrity will lead to better outcomes. Avoid shortcuts and trust in the foundation of success. So that's the Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so I more so feel like this is you. Like, this is you strategizing. This is you coming up with different plans, okay? But I gotta go back over here to this departure, this Eight of Cups reverse with this Page of Wands in the reverse. What is this? Give me some more, Spirit. Okay, so we have struggle. Challenges may leave you feeling isolated or unsupported. Help is closer than you think. Reaching out for support. This moment will pass, bringing valuable lessons and strength. So this is like reminding me of the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe somebody doesn't know how to get out of like lack mindset, right? Like, you could have a lot of ideas that you're keeping buried within you, and you're not allowing these ideas to surface, okay? And you're struggling when it comes to money and finances, but I feel like it's because you're not actually moving forward. You're not actually doing anything, right? Like, something has ended for you, okay? And this feels like the energy of turning pain into purpose, but you have to actually break free from these cycles, right? You have to do the work, because nobody is going to do that for you. And then we have prosperity in the reverse. You embody material success and lead with confidence. Your wisdom and generosity inspires growth in others, excuse me. Throat chakra could be significant, okay? Maybe needing to use your voice to open up and speak to the public could be significant, okay? So prosperity is in the reverse. So that's literally the Six of Pentacles, okay? It's almost making me feel like, is this energy of you not receiving something, or you not being abundant, but only simply because of the limiting beliefs that you're putting onto yourself, okay? And I just saw 2244, and look, we have surrender. So that's your energy, Pisces. Release control and trust the process. Shifting your perspective will renew new insights. Resistance only hinders growth. By letting go, you allow clarity and transformation to emerge, creating deeper space for deeper understandings. And look, behind that, we have memories in the reverse. So that is the Six of Cups. And I believe I did say something earlier about walking away, right? Leaving the past in the past, because how are you going to be able to manifest your future if you're constantly just looking behind you? You're constantly looking to the past. You're constantly in regret. You're constantly focusing on what it was that you could have done differently, instead of just trusting and going with the flow, right? It's almost like what I said about turning pain into purpose. Understanding that the universe is ultimately always working for your highest good, okay? Understanding that there are no wrong choices. Every choice that it is that you make is going to reveal something to you that you need to take with you and go further, right? So it's like, I look at life as like, we're literally here to learn, we're here to grow, okay? Take the lesson for what it is. And I understand we have this ending right here. This is the Ten of Swords. So it could have been something that was very harsh, something that was very, very painful, you know, and everybody works through their own traumas and things on their own at their own pace. But there's still definitely this energy to surrender, this energy to have faith, okay? You got to have faith. You have to keep going, okay? What is illumination with stability? Look, we have abundance. Okay, so you are entering a time of creativity and growth. Nurture the ideas and relationships that bring you joy. When you align with the rhythm of nature, prosperity flows effortlessly. Celebrate your blessings and let gratitude guide you to even greater abundance. Yep. So this is literally the energy of understanding that you are abundant. Okay. Understanding that you are ultimately always co-creating with the universe. Okay. Um, don't doubt yourself. Trust in yourself. Okay. Pour into you. Right. I feel like Pisces, it's time for you to pour into your gifts. It's time for you to pour into your creativity. All right. Now, what's this deception over here with stable? So 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, reverse. I'm sorry. 7 of Swords, reverse, 2 of Pentacles. What's this right here, Spirit? Okay, so we have determination, and that is coming out in the reverse. So ambition drives you forward, ready to face challenges. Stay focused and mindful of the details to ensure lasting success. So I feel like this is like the Ace of Swords. So now we got 8 swords. So we got 7 of Swords with the 8 swords. So we literally got deception and determination, and they're both in the reverse. Okay, so I'm thinking about the 7 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So I'm thinking about the 8 of Swords. And especially with stable being here, and stable is like the 2 of Pentacles, right? Maybe this is what you're juggling. You're juggling deception and determination, but this feels like this could be you, Pisces, and this could be you. Maybe you're self-sabotaging yourself in a certain type of way. You could be determined, but even though you're determined, it's like you can't focus, right? And that's taking me back to this Page of Wands in reverse. Maybe it's like you can't focus. There's too much going on around you, and you don't know how to break free from this mental cage that you put yourself into, okay? And then look, we have mystery at the bottom of the deck. So that's like the moon, and then we have independence. So that's the 9 of Pentacles. So the path ahead may feel unclear, but your intuition is lighting the way. Trust the unknown and allow it to guide you. Hidden truths will reveal themselves in time. Stay present and connected to your inner wisdom, okay? And then I feel like once you do that, right, then the fruits of your labor will start to pan out for you, okay? And that brings in that 9 of Pentacles energy where you're enjoying the rewards of your hard work, okay? So it says, this is a moment of stability and self-sufficiency. Celebrate your achievements and the abundance you created. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment. So definitely there's a need to stay in the energy of gratitude, okay? And so we have balance coming out in the reverse. So this is like justice in the reverse. And you know, it's so crazy because I was going to say that there could also be a Pisces out there that's dealing with legal issues, legal trouble, right? Because we have law in the reverse, and then we have balance in the reverse. So justice, it could be something very similar. I mean, very simple, like very just like, you know, imbalance, you know, something being unfair, something being unequal. Or this also could lead to a Pisces who's having court trouble. So fairness and clarity are key in this moment. Decisions made with integrity will lead to harmony. Be mindful of the energy you put into the world. It will return to you. Trust in the justice of universal laws to restore equilibrium. Okay. So what you put out is what you get back. So there's a need to create with intent. Okay. Give me one more, Spirit. Okay. We have security. So this is the 4 of Pentacles. You may feel the need to hold tightly to your resources. While stability is important, remember that generosity allows abundance to flow. Trust in the balance between saving and sharing. And you know what this made me think about? You know how they say scared money don't make no money? Like sometimes you gotta spend some money in order to make the money back, okay? And I keep seeing union. A meaningful connection is forming or deepening. This partnership, whether romantic or platonic, brings harmony and balance. Trust in the mutual respect and love that unite you, celebrate the bond, and shared growth. And then there's this memories again behind that, okay, in the reverse. And then behind that is surrender. So there also could be like a relationship that is also lingering in the background as well, okay? If I'm talking to a Pisces that went through like a recent breakup, this feels like this spread is really for real about you and about you getting back into your higher self. And look, we have flow at the bottom of the deck. Patience and harmony will flow, guide you to success. Blend opposing energies and find balance in the process. Trust in the timing of your journey. The steady flow and integration leads to peace and aligned progress. Okay, so flow and surrender. Okay, so let's end your reading with I'm gonna use this deck. This is by Clarifying Life Situations deck. It's like a love and career deck, but I feel like it has really good messages when it comes to advice. Okay, so let's cut the deck. And let's see what else Pisces needs to know. What kind of advice are we going to leave Pisces with? And this is interesting. This card is not supposed to be in this deck, but this is friendship test, and it's in the reverse. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. So that could be significant to you, Pisces. There could have been somebody in your energy that you released because they were playing with you because of their own insecurities. They were testing your loyalty, and that just was never something that they should have ever thought that they needed to do. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, let's end this reading with some advice for Pisces. All right, give me one more. Okay, so we have create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. So definitely the energy of you coming back into yourself, okay? So we have a web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. Rising flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. I like this one. And then the last one is ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. All right, Pisces, so that was your reading, okay? And remember, divine timing, okay? Divine timing. So that was your reading. Hope this reading gave you clarity, okay? I will see you in the next video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share your thoughts down below.